What's going on, traders? Hope all is well with you. I built a brand new market structure indicator that shows where buyers and sellers step in. And we're going to walk through how to use it. And then on the back end, I'm going to show you a couple trades I was able to take while I was live on Friday, where we made a pretty good amount of money, about 1,700 bucks in about an hour, going 7 for 7 using this indicator along with the predictive model. Okay, now in the future, we'll probably add it all together, but I had it separated and broken out just so we could view it here today. All right, so let's jump into it. Now, what this indicator does is it plots a lot of tags on the chart, all right, and it shows a lot of selling, right? So sellers, buyers. There are a lot of tags. The idea is not to trade each tag. The idea is not to trade each tag. It's to look at where these tags appear and then start to build a little bit of bias as far as what price is trying to do. Now, this is the end of the day here on Friday, so price is going to be choppy no matter what happens. It doesn't matter. End of the week, price is always going to be choppy. But let me walk you through a couple examples where you could probably see this and where you could probably anticipate a couple trades and capture 5 to 10, 15 points on some of these moves. Let's start down here as this was very choppy. So I probably would have just walked away from the market at this point when price is right here. So there have been a bunch of back and forth, back and forth. We have a way of filtering that out. We'll talk about it later. And then this move would have been hard maybe to see a bit because price was chopping, but by the time this started to happen, there was the move. Now down here, here is how this looks. Whenever price makes a move down, it's going to flatten out and then make a new move. That's how price action operates. What your job is to figure out where price is looking to not go and then start to build bias that way. For example, here's price pulling down, and then we get buyers that step in down here. We get this green candle here, but then we get sellers to step in also at that very top. Okay, so now I have an idea of what price is looking to do. I have some selling that happens. I bust through, right? So price pops down on the bottom here. Then it pulls back up. I get buyers to step in right away. Buyers step in down here, push price. Buyers step in over here, push price up. I get a little bit of selling right here, and then I get buying right here. This next candle breaking through lets me know I'm probably looking for a long up to this point and then probably a little higher. We get this move, and this move right after, okay, totaling out, which would have been, this is 20 points right there, that entire move. It's the end of the day, and beginning of the day, that'd be like a 60-point move because the ATR would be so high. 1 minute NQ chart. All right. Now we can use this on a higher time frame as well. I'll walk you through that in just a second. But then we get price to make a move, and then it settles. And we get buyers and sellers back and forth, back and forth. When it gets choppy like this is a great opportunity to carve out some points in the market. So we get price to pull up here, and then we get price to settle, and sellers step in at this point. Price gets up here, sellers step in again. Price is up here, gets up here again. Sellers step in again. Price pushes back down. Now it looks like I'm maybe cherry picking some of these, but you can go back to the live that was on 12, 13 and watch me trade for a full 2 hours with it. And you can see all the trades that I took with this same logic. I cut up the first 55 minutes. That was the first 7 trades that we took on the day. And we won every single one of those. So I'm not cherry picking these. I just want to show you these examples. Here was price moving. And then we get buyers to step in right here, pushes up. Then we get sellers to basically push price right back down. Buyers step in a little bit right here. And then price pushes up. Sellers step in again right here. And this is probably your trade. This next candle down into this consolidation, we get the same pattern over and over and over. Trading is about patterns. Trading is about market structure and understanding where price is looking to go and not to go. From there, you can build bias and start to carve out some of those moves. So this indicator will be available along with the predictive model. We'll put all of it together, and then we'll be able to really formulate and get an idea of where price is looking to go and where it's not looking to go, and use some of these different pieces alongside each other to capture some really good moves. So you saw the first hour that I published that clip by itself. There's the entire live, which is unedited. You can go watch that as well. Watch me work through some of this stuff. But this video is a quick explanation as a new market structure indicator that's just going to let us know where price is looking to stop and reverse potentially. And then from there, we can take really good trades. I see y'all. All right, so then this is what this is looking like. Selling up here, push down, pop, some buying, and then more selling right here. So let's see if what gets held and what this next candle wants to do. But I kind of feel like we're waiting for something to happen here. So there's some buying. I'm gonna sell right there. Let's take a shot to start the day. So selling right here, and the only reason I think that is just because I see price getting up to this point and rejecting twice. There's 220, there's 140, 200, 120. So this is probably a pretty light trade if I even get out. Let's see. 280, 300, 320, 520, $600 on that trade. Get it all going. So really good trade there. I think that's quite easy to see. I think, like looking back, like we had bottom here, and then price trails into it, accelerates through it. Little small bottom accelerates through. Now, personally, I would have entered on this candle just because I would have seen this one, and then a little pullback, and then boom, another sell. But really good trade there. Really good trade. Good job. See what we got. So we just gotta find and pick our spots wisely, but I think that we're doing what we need to be doing here. Where are you at so far? Go to your TradingView and add my shit to your shit.
What's that?
Go to your indicators. Let's see. All right, so now we have price rejecting right here. This is interesting. Okay, so super fascinating. Let's see. All right, so this is kind of where price rejected, and then we have price obviously rejected this low down here. All right, so we were at the midline. Is it?
Yeah, I just looked
No. I'm saying this. You have access to that. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we get a pullback, and let's see if we can get price to come down for us. We're gonna go sell on a pullback here. Sell right there. Okay. And I might have been a little hasty on my entry. Down 240, we're even, we're up 60, 140, 280, 400, 526. We'll take 340 on that one. I think there's a little bit more meat on the bone there we could have had, but we'll take 340. That puts us at 1440 for the day. Before commissions. Pre-tax, we'll call it. 1440. So we have a nice, very nice trend of the day. Whoops, and the ATR is quite high. ATR is at 17. I'm trading 4 contracts with an ATR of 17 on the 1 minute chart. It's like wild. But all right, so you guys can kind of see where we've seen this. And really let's really take a moment and say that price really paused right there. We'll see if it breaks through and breaks down into here, kind of what we had before. I'm gonna go sell again right there. Really quick trade. I think we're gonna get, yeah, I'm gonna get back some of that profit, I think. All right, and we were just talking about it. This is probably the least thought out trade I've had all day. All right, anyway, it still might work. We just got in a little bit too soon. 280, 240, 120, those up 80, 180. Okay, patient. Okay, 340, 400. We'll take 240 on that one. So super solid trade. So that would get us past our apex eval. 1680 on the day. Okay. And 55 minutes, pretty good. That puts us at 7 for 7 on the day. And one of those trades being on the minis, which is obnoxious. So that's super, super annoying. All right. Go on. Once you knock that out,
What's that?